good is it to be on the beach at the end of the year? Work's done, and all there's left to do is to chill out. I just love hitting the roads, getting to our destination, taking the family somewhere special, doing things that I haven't had a chance to do for ages, just enjoying the beach, chilling out, just taking it easy. Good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and we're about to head off on our summer holiday, and a big part of that is camping in Totaranui. So I want to bring you along for the trip. We've got the car all loaded up, we've got the trailer, we've got bikes, kayaks, paddleboards, we've got the works, and it's a big drive up. That's why we're heading off early. So I'm going to do one last clean sweep of the house, make sure that we haven't left anything the way it shouldn't be, and then we'll crack on, and looking like we're going to have a cracking day with weather as well. Alright, let's go. From Christchurch, the drive to Totaranui is a big one, over 500 k's. We've got all day to travel, so we hit the road really early, heading up State Highway 1 and smashing it all the way up the guts. The first stop for us is always Culverden, just over an hour out of Christchurch. It's a good strategic move to get the kids out of the car so that they don't get too antsy as the trip goes on. If you follow any of my videos, you'll realise that coffee takes a pretty big place in what we do. So here's me with our setup, getting our first morning coffee ready and on the go. The road north out of Culverden takes you up through State Highway 6, which goes over the Lewis Pass. This has to be some of the best scenery that you'll see anywhere in the South Island. One of the really unique things here is the way that the road goes right through the forest and the trees are overhanging. I love this bit. Past Springs Junction, the country opens up into this massive valley that takes you through to Murchison. On a day like today, it's just amazing. The kids travel pretty well, but it pays to have a few bits and pieces together for them to keep them occupied on the trip. So it might seem a bit random putting a car park into the video, but this one at Motueka is a must-stop place before you hit the Takaka Hill. This is your last chance before the worst drive imaginable starts. The Takaka Hill goes from sea level to about 700 metres, and so you just need to make sure everyone is well rested before you hit that monster. And finally, that exhale moment starts. We make it to Patons Rock, and on a day like today, it's just incredible. These are Omi's parents, and one of the first things we do is get down to the beach for a swim. Well, we made it to Patons Rock, and that's where we are right now. Some family's about to jump in for a swim. There, in the background there. We had a nice trip up from Christchurch today. It was nice and light on the road, and just took it slowly with the trailer, didn't get too carried away. And we're looking forward to just spending a night here with Oma and Grandpa before we head off to Totaranui tomorrow. So time for a swim. If you ever do make it to Patons Rock, make sure you get around the back to where the rock beach is. It's towards the eastern side of the beach. If you go out around the bluff, you'll find all these nooks and crannies, and the kids love getting in there, going through all the caves, playing with all the little bits and pieces they can find. That was pretty cool. What did you do, Lockie? You went through a tunnel. What do you reckon, Else? Got a big smile? Look at me. Hey, good one. I've woken up to another cracking day here at Patons Rock. We've just gotten everything back in the car. We're going to hit the road soon, head off to Totaranui. I guess we'll pick up a couple of things in Takaka along the way that we'll need to get sorted out. But yeah, loving this weather and looking forward to getting set up, getting camp set up, and yeah, cracking on with our adventure over at Totaranui. Alright, let's go. G'day! Wow, look what we've woken up to today. Down on the beach, sun's out, the wind's gone, and we're back into it. The first few days, or the first couple of days, were just so windy, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen at Totaranui, and it almost made it an unpleasant experience. So really happy to see the wind is gone today, the sun's out. I'm going to be able to get the paddleboard out, go for a paddle, get the kids on their boogie boards, enjoy this beautiful beach, the sea, and yeah, it'll be great. But yeah, we've tried to make the most of it even when it's windy. Haven't really been able to get in the water yet, but we had a really nice fire last night, with our friends Graham and Ruth that we're here with, and yeah, you make the most of it even when the conditions aren't ideal. And it's been really cool. We've been able to make friends with new people that we've met on the camp here, and that's one of the cool things about coming to a place like this. People are really social, they're keen to engage and have a chat, and yeah, it's been a lovely experience. So the kids up at the crack of dawn, which is pretty normal, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out into this on the paddleboard. I might go get it ready now. Then, as if it wasn't already magic enough, along comes a penguin to introduce itself to us. This was so cool to see it there in its natural environment. Had such a good time just playing around with it. I had to put in this bit just to show one of the favourite bits of mine when I'm camping. Just the ability to sit down, read a magazine, and not really worry about anything else. Note the wonky sunglasses. And of course, one of the reasons I was able to chill out and relax and read a magazine was because our friends Graham and Ruth had a really mint setup that the kids loved hanging out in. So all 5 of our kids were often all together, just chilling out in there, having a generally good time while the adults equally could chill out. And if you are ever in Totaranui, there's heaps of really good places to go walking. So we went walking up this hill, got some really nice views, heaps to explore and see. And we found eels. So one of the new friends that we made at camp, Scott, knew about this place where we could find eels. So he took us down with a bunch of food scraps and we found them all. And you can see the kids were loving it. They were right into it. And we just spent an hour or so watching these eels swim all around the stream and climb over rocks and just do amazing things. And I reckon there must have been 20 or more of them there. There's just so many, dozens of them. And it was a really cool time. Well, those eels were pretty choice, and the kids really loved it, so big shout out for Scott for feeding those. And Elsie,
Yeah?
what did you reckon about the eels?
I liked touching them and they were really splashy and squirmy like
You got to touch one. What about you, Lockie? What did you like about the eels?
I didn't touch.
No, but did you like them?
I liked feeding.
Yeah, that was cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're ever in Totaranui, make sure you find the eels.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I've just packed up and we're ready to head off back to the in-laws at Patons Rock. So there's the empty site behind me. And it's been a really awesome time. We're about to go have a quick swim before we head back to Patons Rock. But yeah, it's been a magical few days and I'm really looking forward to coming back again sometime. And if you ever are in this neck of the woods, make sure you make the effort to get down here. Alright, that's us.